Hey guys, we're going to start this one up right at the hour, so 5 minutes. Give people a little bit of a moment to get in here. It is the main event, so to speak. Hello, welcome in. You must have been in the previous one if you were telling me welcome back. Thank you. Gonna need it. The bracket doesn't look bad yet, but it's still early. Twenty-four is at the top right now. That's definitely doable. I know that feeling. I'll be definitely checking Bird Hunter's rank pretty frequently because the score is at one of those spots that could go any direction. It could remain strong or it could drop down to 20th. Target goal here is a 25 or 26 at least. Really would like to have a nice whopping like 27. Doable. There's a couple holes. Unfortunately, I'm still not entirely sure how I want to play the hole 5 par 4. It's been a challenge to figure out the best way to go about it here in Expert. There's a new play I watched this morning that I'm very curious to see if it'll work with the clubs I have in Expert, because I believe it was in, I think I saw it in Rookie. I don't remember for sure. Should have paid more attention. I was watching the shot and not where he was hitting from. Just my mistake. Definitely bringing Thor's hammer into the first hole, because I'm not going for the island hop. I'm going to just play it safe to the left. What division? Still rookie? I'm assuming rookie because it's your second tournament ever. Um, are you still in rookie division, like your weekly rookie league, or are you in pro? Yeah, see, the problem with pro is even at Pro 1, you have people that are like really should be Expert 1 and they've dropped to Pro and then they haven't been playing for a couple weeks, so they're Pro 1. Um, well, good on you. That means you're doing well at this game, so keep it up for sure. For second tournament ever, you're going for a placing finish. That's awesome. It took me until I started my second account, mostly because I jumped up to Expert too fast. I did it before I truly had the clubs for it, and before I got really, really good with learning wind and everything, like down to mid and min measurements and over water and all that stuff. So really, I would say like I should have gone to Expert 6 tournaments ago, and I think I went like 15 tournaments ago or something like that. I would recommend slowing down. The problem is your skill is going to outmatch your clubs, and the people in your divisions are going to outmatch your clubs. So it gets challenging. Try and maintain staying in a division. Pro is a good place to be. You're not bad in pro. Um, I just would make sure you don't go up to expert. Pro gives you more cards, so that's a good thing. I think you could, from what it sounds like, I think you can handle that little bit of competition. Yep, that's how I am with my third account, my rookie account. I plowed right through it. I'm on Tour 7, and I've been on Tour 7 for a couple of weeks, but mostly because I haven't really played. I've been trying to go back down divisions because I just recently learned that's how they bracket you. So, one of those live and learn mistake things. If I can help you avoid it, I'm going to. Because it does, it makes tournaments easier. There's still going to always be people in some brackets that are misplaced, so they're really good, and your score is going to be hard to beat. But you have a better chance of getting a good bracket. Looking at about 6 rings here for Max Thor's hammer, 10 mile an hour. You don't necessarily need to add that overpower. That's just getting your line right, so the wind pushes you to a straight spot. It should be okay with that grate just because of the spinning and the way the wind's going. Yeah, no problem. Got a solid shot here for the eagle attempt. Good. Ball management is good. Using low-level balls when you can is a very good thing. Try to save Titans and Katanas and Kingmakers for later. Like in expert even, there's times even in a tournament I'll still just pull out a Quasar. Because there's no reason to waste more than that. You pretty much never really want to be playing with less than that Quasar Navigator in expert if you really want to have a good chance at going for gold. If you're like the best player in the world, sure you could pull it off, but most of us can't. Use the best ball for the situation. Progressively, of course. Tough little shot to get. Easier in pro and rookie. That extra little win makes it a lot trickier. It's all right. Solid birdie to start the round. No mistakes or anything there. Good hole. We'd like the eagle, but you can't expect it on this hole. Yeah, you gotta not really use the gems on chests. Um, my best advice to you is try to put, $5 or $10 away for each tournament. And then at the bare minimum, get yourself the cheap katana pack. So you can start stocking up on those, and it'll give you 500 gems in a chest. And save those gems. You know, buy yourself Marlins, Navigators, Quasars up through Tour 9. Don't buy anything else. Try to win yourself your Titan balls, and then you'll be buying yourself your katanas, and you'll win some Kingmakers. And you'll build up a good ball bankroll without spending very much money at all. You don't have to continuously do that forever. Just do it for a few tournaments. As long as you're not spending them, you'll have a bunch of them. No, it's a great deal because normally it's basically you buy the gems and the balls and chests are free compared to what the deal is in the store normally. Tournaments is the time to buy balls. This is going to be interesting. Measuring in the sand. Not bad at all. It's just a shootout, but still, not bad. No problem. That's what I'm here for. Um, Not a bad thing to do once or twice, maybe, just to have a few in your bag. But really, you should be trying to get Kingmakers from tournaments and from golden shots. You can get them for free. So try not to buy them. Like, I'll show you what my situation looks like in a second here as soon as we get out of this match. Maybe not every time. I usually take my first shot, my free shot first, and if I get the red chest or the bullseye, then I don't even mess with it. I just take my free ones and I call it a week. If I maybe just get the outside ring, but I feel confident I can get 2, 3, 4 of those balls to get other rings, then I'll go ahead and buy the 5 shots. I also have to play it a little differently because I have 3 accounts and I can't be spending crazy. I could easily spend hundreds of dollars trying to have the best situation possible, but I've got to be smart about it. So a lot of the times I'll maybe buy, if I shoot and get a small chest or I'm not happy with or don't even get one, I'll buy 1 shot and take another stab at it. But that katana deal is really good. Or occasionally just splurge on the really good balls in the tournament. So you can see my gems are at 6,000. That's from buying a turbo pack and a roulette pack, the $20 deals, and the Bandera pack, $20 deals. And I've bought, a couple packs of Titans already. I think I bought 1 platinum chest just because I had the gems sitting around. So I had more gems in that. But 3 $20 packages, and I've got, a power ball good for any situation where I need a lot of power. Roulette ball good for like, you need good power. Oh, I just said it depends on the golden shot. So if you hit the bullseye or you get the red ring on your first attempt, then I usually will just call it right there because you just won yourself a decent chest, a decent amount of balls. Buying them, your chances are only going to get the outside rings. So $5 for 3 or 4 more balls is not really worth it. If you don't get any or you only get the outside ring and you feel confident about that hole, then go ahead and buy the $5 pack and get 6 shots. If you think you feel good enough that you could hit it once or twice and you're feeling lucky, I think the best is just buy 1 shot and get lucky. Yes. So the medium is going to give you, I think, Tour 3 chests and Kingmaker balls. The hard, I think, gives you Tour 6 chests or Tour 9 chest and Berserker balls. So it depends what balls you're looking for, too. And if you look on YouTube, there's multiple people that post how to do the golden shot every week. So your best bet is to wait a day or so after it comes out because it's available all week. So just wait a day or so and see how they do it and how they suggest doing it. And you can maybe get lucky on your free shot a little more often. All right, we are on hole 2. We're fine with that setup. This is an example where we use a wind ball. Par 3s, this is what you buy wind balls for, with the wind resistance 5. If we can get, oh, maybe that's a sign because I need to start my Pandora back up. Those are good deals to buy too. Those are not a bad investment. And honestly, you shouldn't really need to buy any of the ball packs until you start playing pro or rookie, or I mean pro or expert. Birdie, little off on my adjustment. I would, however, suggest if you ever see Power 5 balls, good Power 4 balls, like Power 4 with decent wind resistance or decent side spin, are worth the investment, and wind resistance 5 balls. If you see those, you should do yourself a favor and pick up at least a small pack of them and try to save them for later. You won't need them now, but they will come in handy eventually. It's worth having them because it could be a long time till you see a ball like that again. Like the Royal ball was an absolutely phenomenal ball. It is pretty much essential in Tour 10 and up. Santos, welcome in, bud. Thank you, appreciate it. We'll go Bandera ball here, I hope. Hoping we can get good. We're close enough to max, I feel good about it. It's going to need a lot of curl to get over there. A little short. Not a bad shot at all, but a little short. Yeah, Power 5 or Win 5, they're rare. They are awesome. They are very useful to help you get top finishes in certain tournaments. And I suggest only using them in tournaments. And if you have a small amount of them, only in the weekend round. It will serve you. Ask anyone that's up there and has been playing for a while. Having the right balls for the right situation is huge. Oh, I missed turkey balls. Yeah, that's one I forget about. They were a good one. The roulette ball is still a very solid ball. It's like a Titan and Katana and Kingmaker, or it's like a Titan and a Kingmaker. Oh yeah, Titan, Katana, and a little bit stronger. Mix Titan and Katana with their best attributes, and then add another power. It's a great ball. It's not sticking out as a ball that you need to pull out in this particular tournament, but it's still a very damn good ball. I may play it here on one or two holes. There's a couple I'm thinking it might be a possibility. No, the royal ball was the one that was similar to a dead ball, I think. This one is Snowman. How close are we to max? So we're close to max, but not quite. So we're going to move like 5.4. So hopefully not over adjust here. That's 5. That's the 0.4. Too short. Should have just gone max measurement. It's alright, it's just a shootout. I usually don't even do them anyways. I got distracted by the chat. So I think we're gonna keep Thor's hammer just for the added accuracy. Jesse, how you doing, man? I'm okay with that shot. I'd like to be ahead of the tree, but at least I'm not in front of it. Hey, Nicholas, I wish I could have bought the two largest packs, believe me. They're good balls, I just can't do that. Especially with 3 accounts, I had to get them for all 3 because it was a good enough ball that all 3 needed to pick up a decent amount of them. There's our max. See if we can find a pretty... Here seems about the best. Let's see if I can get it to work right. And we're going to go with about 10-mile-an-hour adjustment. Sweaty thumbs, don't screw me now. Oof. Way off. I don't follow baseball either. Welcome back, Michael. Did you play any of your weekend round yet, Jesse, or are you streaming all of them? Need a drop here. Need an early drop. See, this makes me wonder, how do you waste half of your shot in the tournament? You should be paying attention. I'm streaming and I wouldn't do that. Still made away in a reasonable shot there. I wouldn't. If I put myself on a clock like that, I'd probably biff it. I hate when the ball guy glitches like that. Get in the hole. Ah, those are the ones that hurt. Got to get it on the back nine. Agree to disagree, Michael. That's about all I could say. That's hilarious. But I mean, hey, you made it through still, so. All right. I gotta hope Thor's hammer still makes the plays I'm looking for. One of them. It's gonna be crazy with this wind. But what the hell do I gotta lose at this point? I've had no other success getting some secret play up here in expert with this hole. So, taking a chance. I figured that's what would happen if it went wrong. That's not the worst thing in the world. It's still birdie. Maybe can get lucky and drop the eagle still. I think I just need the wind in any other direction, and that would be doable. Well, headwind, no, but either tailwind or wind from right to left so I could use the curl in the proper way to get the extra distance. Little under mid. Two and a half-ish rings. A little under. Probably nothing good with a great. Should still be safe, but yeah, not even close to the hole. Jesse, it's hilarious. I was playing just a Tour 7 hole earlier on my baby account, and I got lost in a chat with somebody, and I totally missed my first shot, and I still beat the guy, even without going to shootout. Beat him outright. Felt kind of bad. I could not get the big topper to go through here. I could not get it to happen. I am like 2 for 6 with it or something like that. And I wanted to see if that was doable. That play was doable from the pro tee. I think in pro it would even be just not expert because expert's straight left to right. If anything, it's got headwind, and in pro it's left to right, but you got tailwind. See, I did it with a berserker and couldn't even get there. What level is your big topper? Mine's a 4. I think there's a yard jump from 4 to 5. He just likes stirring the pot. Guys are hilarious. Nah, I'd rather my kingmaker full side spin. Bad timing, bro. Ah, I think I can still make a play with the Nirvana from there, but damn it. Thanks. I'm gonna need it. Not an easy shot here. It might be a layup safe shot. We'll see. Yeah, most certainly, I think. See if I can stop it. Nope. So we're gonna just try and play that rough. Get up here as much as we can. Jesse. I mean, you are free to use whatever club you like, Michael. You're probably not going to convince people otherwise if they have their mindset on one club without a very good reason. Okay, so we're up here at max. Just over 5 rings here. Wow, got lucky there. Needed it. Needed that bad. Oh man, that's the most complex emoji message I've ever gotten. Thank you guys. There's that little bit of luck y'all brought in with you. Appreciate it. That was why I switched to the rapier. I went with the accuracy because I've been hitting greats this whole tournament. So I went with the wedge with the best accuracy that I had. May have saved my skin there. Now here we can go Thor. 2 yard difference won't make a difference. Rather have that extra 20 accuracy. Come on. There we go. Nothing's worse than after you just made a good shot and then it drags on getting you to your next hole. You missed it, Jesse. I hit hole-in-ones both times on the rookie account here. Sadly, didn't hit either in pro. Although I'm taking this shot the traditional way here, and in rookie and pro, I do the rough bump. But I'm going to try it my original way here the first time. Ooh. And if I don't get it, I'm going to try the rough bump again on the second play, or on the back nine. I just know the rough bump changes quite a bit when you get to max clubs. Ah! Underplayed the wind just a tiny bit. I didn't even hear about this Golf Clash World Cup thing. Not sure what you're referring to. Thank you, Jesse. I second that. If you guys would hit that like button, I'd appreciate it. Definitely sub if you haven't already. This is the hole I was thinking I wanted a Thor's Hammer for. I keep doing that. I get a hole in my head of this tournament. It's appreciated, people. I know life is busy and you could all be doing other things, so I appreciate you being here. And all of you should check out Jesse's streams as well, if you don't already. I know many of you found me through him, but if you don't, I suggest it. It's good stuff. Hey Tara, happy weekend. Tournament round or tournament weekend is always a good weekend as long as you made the weekend. Ooh. Great skill. Always scared me. Oh, that's a water hazard. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I haven't had one of those all tournament. I had to try and beat a minus 26 in pro, and I failed. I got minus 25. It's a great shot. Killed me, man. Yeah, I am crossing my fingers he makes this one. I mean, that's a really hard one to get down exactly right anyway, so great shot is trouble. Oh, get in there. Drop. Yes. So we're going to whip out a basic ball. We're going to try and have some fun. That's about all I can do. Yeah, those don't usually drop. I was pretty lucky there. We were both lucky. Him and I both. I will take it any day. Oh, this hole. Yeah, Thor's fine here. I don't need to overdo it. Um, it's about what I did. A little less, maybe. But I had been undershooting it a tiny bit. So I just gave it a little more than usual, and I shouldn't have. Because the great might have even been safe had I played where I normally do. Would have been better to be short in that fairway than to have that water hazard, that's for sure. Yep, yeah, Tara, I just saw your message. Exactly. It was a bad judgment call on my part. It's because I really wanted to get right to the end of that fairway and be using my rapier instead of having to take the thorn shot. I'm going to try. I haven't hit it yet. I don't think an expert. But the shot's the same, just a little bit higher wind. Key is this drive. It's another one you got to way overplay. I'm going to use the Kingmaker to cut it down a little more. So 7.6 is about 4.5 rings. So that's there. That should be double. That should be plenty of space. No overpower. Just let it do its thing. Man, see how much it overplays? That's a lot. We'll do, Michael. Thanks for coming in. He's going the aggressive route, which is probably the higher eagle percentage chance, but at the same time, the not eagle is a higher hazard chance. I don't want to have to save birdie. Like, I would truthfully rather be at my spot up there with a thorn than where he is with the Nirvana or whatever he's got, Razor. That's just how I feel about it. I know my chances aren't as good as if he were to have nailed his shot, but keep hitting great on that one. Hopefully it's still safe. No problem. Yep. And I mean, don't get me wrong, you can still make this eagle shot. It's not impossible. I mean, it's probably pretty equal to the chances I have, but I have figured out my method and I'm going to stick with it. It has been consistent enough that I don't feel bad making the attempt. Of course, I say that now and watch me somehow end up in the rough or the bunker. No jinx. Good on you, because that's a hard shot under a lot of pressure. You know, it's hard enough to do this. Damn it, pull my target back. Ah, boom. I'm convinced. It's how you play it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Must have right there. That was a must have. I'm gonna do my best. The high score was minus 24. I don't expect that to stay there though. Expert's tough, but someone's gonna have a good game. Hoping that someone is me. I need me a banner up here. Too many tournaments without a top three finish. I did similar in one of my accounts. I think it was rookie though. It was like minus 11 and then a minus 14. Too bad Mikey left before he saw that thorn shot, huh? Yeah, that was a really nice decision on them to do that. It's a subtle thing they added to the hole that really adds some feel to it being a Vegas tournament. This course does semi-resemble the course that's right next to Las Vegas Strip too. Yep, I mean I'm gonna do my damn best. I know the shots, at least most of them. Hole 5 is still a puzzle to me in a way, but um, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the big topper and try it again. Because even if not, I should be at least a close rough shot theoretically, so it's worth the risk. All the other holes I'm pretty confident on. We've got some good chances. Just a little extra, about a third of a ring. We'll see how it does here. Boom. Whew. Got to keep it rolling. Feeling hot right now. We're going straight in. If we can keep it rolling. This unfortunately is a tough one to try and keep the streak going. At least we know the method. Again, I thank Jesse for this shot, slash Tim. Maybe Tim's shot, but I wouldn't know if it wasn't for Jesse, so thank you guys, because this shot is beautiful. Bunker? Oh no, that's right, he didn't play he wasn't playing the shot. Did all I can do. Go in the hole. Oh, man. Almost had it. Almost kept that streak rolling. Feel bad for him. If I would have got the ace, could have saved him a birdie at least. Would have made us both happy. Return the favor for our buddy earlier. Yeah, I think so too, but what can you do? They're like, no, no perfect score for you. They wanted to slow down the heat. Guardian's a very solid play. I'm just not a Guardian fan, so anytime I can take the same shot with a sniper, or I mean, attempt the same hole with a sniper, I'm going to. Since that's taking a second, I'll use this to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. 30 seconds. Yeah, I never was going to use it the whole tourney, but I was going to use it for the Guardian on every account. Or I was going to use it on for hole 2 for every account. I practiced a bunch trying to get other ways down with the sniper, and it was just too much variance depending which way the wind went. That way it tends to be pretty solid regardless of which way the wind's going. It's not too bad. You'll usually at least, you're not in the rough at the end of it. Yeah, I mean, sniper is tough to choose until it gets to like level 5 or 6. And even then, it doesn't quite have the distance, but if you can make up for it with some good drives, you can get away with it early. But yeah, 5 or 6 is definitely the level I would suggest. Really, really considering it being like your permanent wood in your bag. For most tours. There are some tours other clubs would definitely do you better, especially in lower levels, but I'm pro sniper all the way. I wouldn't say so. Once you get the 31 top spin or whatever it gives you at 5, I forget. So I think it goes up to 166, and then you get a little more top spin, and it becomes very usable. I decided Royal Ball because I want to cut this side wind down because it's been pushing me into the rough. So we want to come right in there. We're just going to do a little curl. The wind's going to do most of it for us. Hopefully that should be good. It's one of those holes. It's very easy to go too far left and very easy to go too far right. That's pretty. I should be past the tree. No! Can't believe that's not past the tree. I forget who said it, but they swore that tree moves, and I'm almost inclined to believe them. Tree is at 359? Or is that what you need to be past the tree? It's like those walking trees from Lord of the Rings. Should be safe here. With the way the wind is, we don't have to do any curl or anything to correct our bounce, so we just want to find our flattest spot we could find over here. Seems like down in here actually seems the best. I hate great shots with a sniper. Yeah, I did actually add a ring because I did measurement for the exact wind, and I was at about mid. I did a little extra. I did about 9.5. It's just a tricky hole to get the albatross. The only one I've seen so far was done on accident. It was a great shot, so. So yeah, see, that's 2 great shot albatrosses. I haven't seen a perfect one go in. But I knew that I knew that was the wrong direction of great in that situation for the way I was lining it up. So I knew it wasn't going in. Tommy's different. Tommy is amazing at the game, and he is lucky as crap. Almost every great shot I see Tommy hit goes in. Not to diminish his skill. He is seriously great at this game, but really? I wasn't even going to take it. All right. Let's see if we can get this dirty bugger to drop. Got one in the opening round so far. That is it. I think it was up here in Expert. Been super close quite a few times. I love the wind conditions for this one. The rough bump is just awesome. Let's see if he makes an 8.5 measurement. I think that was. Hard to tell in the bunker. If he did, he's in trouble. No, the great left will save him. People do that all the time, especially if you're using a Kingmaker, a power 3 ball. You are not going to be at max. You're probably at min, because I'm using a power 1 ball, and that is max. Biggest mistake I see on this hole, which is why so many people can't hit that island and they try. I'm running out of time. I can't do any more adjusting. And I have to just underplay just the tiniest bit. Trying to slow it down. Might have been there with perfect. Hate hitting great. Do it too often when it matters. Not unhappy with it. You know, safe birdie, so I can't be upset, but still, I want to go up another stroke or two for sure. I want to be in the running for top 3. Not like have to cross my fingers for the next day and a half. I felt like I had a really good chance this tournament because of the fact that it's equal to everybody. It's new to everyone. And I did a lot of homework. So I felt like I had a good chance, for sure. Not hitting greats. Gotta hit perfect. All right. Bring her out. We're gonna try. Don't need anything fancy, just gotta come out of that rough. All right. We don't need that much. We'll go with that royal ball. Let's try this. So we need just a touch of overpower. Scary ass big topper. No way. Way too short on that pad. No, yeah, big topper level 4 is 3 per ring. Gonna try. I've had too many saves on this hole. I would like another one now, but I've had too many. I've had like 4 that I've hit in from the rough here. Rough or bunker, either or. We're at min, so this is like the smallest smidgen under a ring. Oh, hit perfect. God damn. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. My heart's pounding a little bit. I had to sit back. That was a clutch one. I needed it. They are. Like I said, they're more, they're more of a reward when you do get them than it is from, like, let's say making that same shot from the fairway. The eagle is much more rewarding there, but whew, don't like having to do it. Especially going for my best expert finish ever. The pressure's on. Boobs. I didn't even notice. Oh, music stopped. Music stopped. Need that music. Oh, maybe it's just the end of the song, The Silence? No, something's wrong there. There we go. Thank you. I'm glad I could impress. It was an important day to do so, I guess. Still lots of room for improvement, though, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of work to do. Oh, that's hilarious. Thank you. Man, I really wish there was a power 3, or I mean, side spin 3, wind resistance 4 that had a power 3. Just for this hole. I just need 2 of them for this round. Oh no. Same thing as last time. At least I'm safe that time. I tried to play that line a little closer. Thank you, Tara. Hate being in front of those trees, but I'd rather that than the rough shot and have to save it like last time. That was no fun. No bueno. Let's see if I could save this guy an eagle. Ooh, too much on my part as well. Safe for eagle. Does it have to be an emoji in the game, or can it be any emoji? Oof, so close. Um, it would be a monkey spreading his ass cheeks at you. And it would be solely for people that emoji spam you. No, there hasn't. No side's been more than three. I don't think they could do it without having a major overhaul in the game because they would need to add to the side spin bars. I don't know that there's truly a need for it. It might be good like once in every blue moon. What's up next? Par three? Where are you from, Blobber Woman? I'm guessing not in America if you're talking about going to sleep. You better not. I'm going to be really mad if I don't get my attempt at a hole in one. Thank you. No! Please, please get your shot off, guy. I don't like it. I feel like I'm going to mismeasure and do something stupid. I like my chances here. Little off. I think I figured out too late. It is definitely the par 3 ball. I think I figured out too late I need to over adjust the wind there. It's probably true measurement, but even though I'm at min club, it should be 5.3. Even though at min club, 5.3 is 4 rings. Could have maybe gotten an ace if I had just cued into that a little earlier. So that feels like that's what's been happening. That's why I've been missing those. Coming up short. Two more. We got to get an eagle on one of them. At the bare minimum, I'd really like to get both. I feel like expert might be the lowest scoring brackets this tournament as a whole. But that doesn't mean I can't have someone in here get a 27, 28, 29. I pretty much made all my notes already. And if I miss something, I typically won't change it in the weekend round unless I'm 100% positive I've noticed that. And I hadn't been there because I was not hitting perfects on those shots on the opening round, so I didn't know if my adjustment was right or if it was just because I was not hitting perfect. Sometimes that can be the make or break of if you can fine tune a hole. Yeah, it's tough. One of the toughest expert tournaments I've done. I don't think it's the toughest, but it's up there. It feels like it's too much still. Stop. Actually, beautiful. That's where we want to be. That is where we want to be. That's going to use our raper. Really like to sink this one so it just takes the pressure off the next one. Then I can relax a little bit more on the next one. If I get eagle, even better, but I don't have to fret about it. All right, so this is exactly max right here. So we're going to leave it right there so we get the best measurement we can. Just over 5 rings. Come on. We need it. That may have been the most BS one I've ever had. That should have dropped. That was low enough on the flag stick. That should have gone in. It was a little strong, but it was going in on third hop. It should have been okay. In all actuality, that would drop 9 out of 10 times, probably. Except for when you're me and you're doing the weekend round. Let's see if we got a top spin to get up there. Ooh, late great. Should still be okay, but don't like doing that. Yeah, I don't know. ATM hasn't shown up to any of my last couple streams. He was one of the ones that was popping his head in the most. Probably because he didn't qualify, so he's not interested in watching now. That would be my guess. Puts us in first at the moment, so, I mean, it's still not a bad sign. We should be somewhere up in the top of this bracket by the end of this. I'm pretty sure he didn't. I don't know that 100% for sure. He was still in last I saw, but it was like 50th place. Like at the last possible spot, so we'll see. All right. Let's see if we can get this one to drop again. Tough little ditty. But every time I have hit it, it has been on 18, not 9. I already did it once on 9, so maybe, just maybe, we're going for something special here. I was wondering what wind's right, Eric. I didn't see anything about wind. So this is a hole where, yes, I do want to play it safe, but you don't want to do that because you want this distance on this drive. You want all the spin you can get. 7.3 is 3.5 rings, so we'll go up 3.5 rings. That's too much. 3.5, 3.5. I'm even going to tuck it back just a tiniest bit more. I don't like risking it. True. Plenty there. Should be a good shot. Should put us where we want to be on the next one. Oh, that's true. It is very, very off time for him. I think it would actually be... Yeah, what, like 4 a.m.? Like, I would wonder what he was doing if he was up. I forget he's from Australia. Good shot. Hopefully not too much. It's the only thing that scares me about when you have to overpower. Yep. Good shot, though. Unlucky a little bit. There we go. Hit great the last like 4 times on that shot. Oh, I'm gonna try, Blobber. I am gonna try best I can. Ooh. That's why I don't like that approach. You can make that shot, I'm sure, but it's just risky. If you miss your wind measurement just a little bit, you're in trouble. If you miss your wind measurement here, it won't kill you. If you missed it by a lot, it would, but if you just miss it by a little, it won't kill you. Ah, damn. Close. I'm happy with it. It is definitely one of my better expert finishes, if not the best. So I'm happy with it. It was a tough tournament. I made some good shots. I didn't make many errors. That is kind of paramount. If you have a round like that and you don't get a good medal, that's not your fault. That's just the way the dice roll. I'm proud of the round. You know, the couple mistakes I did make, I recovered from. All we needed was just those couple, 2 or 3 drops, even one of them, but 2 or 3 that were like right at the edge of the cup, and it would be a solid guaranteed first. So we were right there. We're getting there. We're getting to the point where we're going to start taking these banners home more and more. Give the coins to my opponent here. Wishing some luck. Guys, I appreciate you coming in. Really do. If you haven't, please hit that like button. Pretty sure everyone I've seen in here is subscribed, but if you're just listening and not in the chat and you're here, please hit the sub button as well. I know how you feel, but you can't be, especially it's your second tournament. You did very, very well. If you get a top 10 finish with a special side, be proud of that. There's some good players in this game, and it's tough to get first. Always. It's never going to be easy. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully we have some chest openings on Monday for you. And hopefully I see a few of you in other streams later. I will be watching a few of them myself. So, again, thanks for tuning in, guys. Much appreciated. Everyone have a good night. Good luck in your rounds if you have not played.